Oh, hello visuals. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Not quite literally, unless you are at Jurassic Park. Yeah, with the dog.
I get mauled every time I fucking walk with the dog.
It doesn't sound as cool though, mate. If you get attacked by a it sounds like you're doing the attacking. It's no visuals. It is the entertainment news podcast. I speak of Jurassic Park because me and Chris have just seen the OG Jurassic Park. I don't think we need to speak of massive reviews and shit because I'm assuming everybody's seen Jurassic Park.
Everybody must have seen Jurassic Park at some point in their life.
Yeah. There will be kids though that have the new Jurassic Parks as their. You know how Star Wars kids, depends what year you grew up in and whatnot. But I said to Chris, we'll go watch it because I didn't know at the time, but it turns out me and Chris both hadn't seen it in the cinema when it first came out. So it was nice to go back.
We established that Dan was 4 months old. I was 5 years old. No, I was 7 years. No, I was 5 years old. It was 93. 93 it came out.
And so, yeah, we went to go watch Jurassic Park and it was fucking brilliant and it still holds up and it will always hold up because it's an amazing film and it contains one of the most iconic scenes of all time with the shattering, the water scene.
Yes,
it's phenomenal. Everything about it is fucking amazing. But we're here to talk about other entertainment news. I think as well, Jurassic Park, don't know about other cinemas, as far as I'm aware, it was just today. I haven't seen any other times because it's...
no idea. I haven't looked.
It might be in your local cinema, but I don't know. I've not a
If it is, recommend just going to fucking watch it. It's 2 hours of dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. How wrong can you go?
Yeah, you can't go. It's Steven Spielberg and it's dinosaurs.
Yeah. And
it's Jeff Goldblum's chest. And then remember when they asked him about that, I was like, "Is there a reason why your chest was out for ages after the thing?" Is like, "No, we just kept it out." Because now it become a massive meme, didn't it, of him just laying there with his chest out, looking all sexy and whatnot. But no, Jurassic Park, amazing, epic, beautiful. What have we got entertainment-wise, Chris?
Entertainment-wise this week, we start off with Ant-Man, James Lang.
Scott Lang. I was going to say, who's James Lang? Scott Lang, the Ant-Man.
Scott Lang. He has officially brought out, this is Scott Lang.
Oh, this is the podcasts?
An autobiography.
Yeah, they mention it in the film, don't they? Mm. There's the podcast. I thought you were going to say podcast, but I didn't know what the story was. I was just taking a guess. So there's an autobiography of Scott Lang. So I'm assuming it's done as... so it'll be a bit of a piss take. It'll be like if Scott Lang was real, his autobiography.
Yes.
Oh, I might have to check that out. That'd be quite funny.
That will be interesting.
Because I know he was parading it in Quantumania, wasn't he? There was mentions of, was it in Captain America and the Winter Soldier? They mentioned the Scott Lang podcast and whatnot. What was it called? Think about the little guy or something like that.
Looking out for the little guy.
Looking out for the little guy. That's the one. Sorry.
So, if you're interested and want to read Scott Lang's autobiography, it is now available.
I will read Scott Lang's autobiography, no bother. I didn't realise it was a real thing, so that will be getting purchased on payday.
Moving on to, GTA 6.
GTA Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I know because I know you're a fan of Grand Theft Auto. All the lads at work are big fans. I'm not.
Yep, it's coming out, we think next year.
Right, I know Red Dead Redemption 3's been announced.
Yeah, that's all done by Naughty Dog, isn't it?
Is that not Rockstar? Sorry, I'm just listening
it is.
I'm sure it's Rockstar.
It is Rockstar. I do apologise.
So I know that's on to where.
Yes. GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6. As we know, it's coming next year. Mm-hmm. We have been told it's going to be fucking expensive.
Oh, is it?
You're looking at £100.
Jesus Christ. I know it's going to be big, as in big.
It's going to be a big map. But that's not the reason why I'm bringing it up. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because our boy, our man, our legend, Joe Rogan, is getting his own podcast on Grand Theft Auto.
No, so you can listen to the Joe Rogan Experience.
You can drive a boot, do whatever while you're listening to Joe Rogan.
Wow. Oh, that'd be quite fun, to be fair. Sat there doing these murder sprees and whatever you do on Grand Theft Auto to... Oh, welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience. Oh, that'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, Jesus Christ. No wonder it's going to... Because I don't know... Are they? Do you know that they're going to be putting in already pre-recorded episodes in, or are they going to record new
what
stuff?
recordings they're going to be putting in. I don't know how long the recordings are going to be. But I'm just fucking amazed that we're getting Joe Rogan.
That's cool as fuck, man. That's cool as shit. Wow, that's how culturally relevant the Joe Rogan experience is. That GTA, one of the biggest games of all time, is having him chucked in there. Wow, fucking hell, mate.
It's really fucking mint. Stray. Did you ever play Stray?
No, not the cat game. I was gonna, but
It was interesting.
I know what you're gonna say as well.
It was interesting. Well, they've announced that they're getting an animated film of Stray.
Yeah, because within the game, like did you get mini powers or some shit?
Kind of.
Yeah, because it was basically finding your way. Like, I need to get over this ledge and
Yes,
shit.
you had to basically find your way out.
Yeah, being a stray cat.
Yeah, because you ended up down in the gutters.
Yeah.
And then you had to just basically try and find your way out, and you had to do little achievements on the way and fucking meow at birds to get an achievement.
See, it did look fun and dumb, so I'd be up for a film.
It was, like I say, it was about 3 hours long. The game.
Not long. It's a PlayStation exclusive, isn't it?
It is PlayStation exclusive, but it was that popular. Xbox actually got the rights as well, so it's now available.
Oh, you can get it on Xbox. All right.
So yes, if you've got Xbox or PlayStation, I think it's still free.
Was it a free game?
No.
Oh, bloody hell.
Download it.
I'll have to check it. When I first saw it, I thought, I'm going to give this a bash, and I just never did. I don't know why.
Before I move on, something quickly just popped into my head. I don't know why it popped into my head. Well, yeah, because that's for a different person. Guy from the 70s Show.
Yeah.
He's been locked up for 20 years.
Oh, why? I've not heard any of this.
No. 30 years. He's
Right.
been locked up for 30 years for a sexual crime that's supposed to have happened 20 years ago.
What, like on the set of it or some
no,
shit?
I wasn't say he was just out celebrating or whatever.
Yeah.
20 years ago, and he apparently sexually assaulted a member of public, and for some strange reason, they left it till 20 years later to report it, and he's actually been sentenced 30 years, even though there's hardly any evidence, and it was fucking stupid long ago.
But did he do it, like?
Well, I don't know. Okay, it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, but like if he did it, then you deserve to be done.
Apparently, I don't know the full aspects of it, but apparently the evidence was very low, and like I said, because it happened 20 years ago, there was like barely any witnesses or shenanigans or whatever, or any CCTV or any of that shit.
Right.
But he still got sentenced 30 years, which to me, that's just fucking ridiculous.
How far? Because this is a very grey topic to talk about, because obviously because if you've been done, if I did something to you, for example, and 20 years went by, I haven't. Well, depends.
But I'm not that stupid to wait 20 years. I'll give you that. If you did something to me, I'll be like, Dad, he does something to me.
Yeah, straight away. But again, this is the first I've heard of this. Depending on how bad it is, maybe she was scared, because there's a lot of people that come forward years later, don't they? Like Jimmy Savile's stuff was years down the road.
True.
But when you're saying that there's not that much evidence, that's when I'm also thinking, okay, how much of this is? I've not known anything about this story. That's what I mean. That's why it's a bit like a.
Yeah. It is a grey area. Like I said, I don't know the full facts myself. To be fair, I just seen this on the internet through the week. To be fair.
But he's officially, that's him. He's in jail now.
He's in jail. Yeah.
Bloody hell, we've just been on about like Epstein's Island and shit.
I
Jesus
know.
fucking Christ, man.
Obviously, it's not fucking Channing Tatum.
Ashton Kutcher.
It's not him, and it's not the skinny lad that got Red's mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other one with the beard and the stoner.
Yeah.
It's him.
Oh. Yeah, that's a bit heavy, mate. So, guy from 70 Show
Yeah.
is down. Well, like I said, I mean, if there's reason to do it, then fair enough. The way you've been caught after all this time. But I'll have to look into that after we've done this just to see what the actual crack is, because that's fucked. Speaking of that as well, fucking there's another Manchester United midfielder, Anthony, who's got accused now of abusing his wife. And it's like, oh my God, what the fuck's happening at Manchester United? That's the second person that's been...
Anything like desperate? No, footballers' wives.
Yeah, fucking hell, man. It's there must be some sort of weird thing going on at Manchester United at the minute. Like, the Mason Green one's weird because I get it. He's young. He's got all this money. No one said no to him and that. But like, Andy's a bit older. He's a bit. I don't know, mate. If I was ever a multi-millionaire playing football for a huge club like Man United, the last thing I'd be doing is anything to fucking jeopardise that.
Some people just have too much money and it's just like it's still not enough.
Yeah, they think they're too powerful because they're now these rich. Yeah, it's fucked, mate.
Unfortunately, we're sticking on to some assault news. Percy Hines, who plays Xavier in Wednesday, do you know the boy with the long hair, the one she turns into the monster?
Yeah.
He's not returning for season 2 because he is getting done for sexual allegations.
What? So he's done something as well.
Yeah.
That's even worse because how old is he?
He's about 19 or something.
Yeah, he's quite young, isn't he? So what? Oh my God!
So he's not coming back for season 2,
and
which is kind of begs the diff for what the fuck's going to happen because
it ended with him in the car.
He is season 2.
I'm assuming they'll just change actor. I'm assuming because obviously, yeah, at the end of in the car, he half turns or whatever he does, jumps at the camera, doesn't he? Fuck knows, mate. That's Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's a bit more our news now.
Right, so get a bit more upbeat.
Yeah. Marvel Studios.
Mm-hmm.
They've finally kind of got a concrete date.
Yeah.
For Blade to come out.
Okay.
Sometime in 2025.
All right. Okay. Sometime. Were we supposed to have had that by now? The original date. Do you know?
Yeah.
We were.
You were supposed to get that by the end of the year.
Jesus Christ, man. Fuck's sake. Well, to some point in 2025.
Yeah.
What are we in now, 2023?
Yeah.
So a couple of years away.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully it's early doors 2025. Did you see as well that apparently there was no talks to have Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch to come back?
Yes, apparently.
I hope to God that's not true.
She doesn't want to be known as
I heard
Scarlet
her say that.
Witch anymore.
Yeah.
She wants to create other characters that's also will be a memory to other people.
I get that. That's why a lot of people like Dave Bautista as Drax. A lot of the Doctor Who's didn't want to get typecast as, oh, it's just a Doctor Who. I do get it, but fucking hell, man. She was like one of the best things. I think I love Elizabeth. Well, you know how much I love Elizabeth Olsen anyway. And this Scarlet Witch is just amazing. So that's a bit of a heart. Well, like I said, it's her choice. She can do it. She doesn't have to just do it because I want it. You know what I mean? I'm literally nothing to her. But it's just a bit of a shame. I did see as well, though, they released the What If titles for the next series of What If.
Yes.
There's like, what if Gamora killed Thanos?
I've actually got this.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll go through that.
Even better.
We'll go through that. But until then, sticking on to Marvel, kind of ish. X-Men.
Yes.
X-Men. Deadpool 3.
You know about the plot that was revealed?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I bet the plot was apparently revealed.
Was it?
Yeah, just because obviously not what you got, I'll quickly say the bit that I caught. They only give me this first bit is the TVA. At the end of Loki, we see the timeline absolutely breaking up and thingy. And apparently, it is an absolute disarray, and the TVA are going around to collect heroes from different worlds to create the Battle World, which is a big arc in the comics, which would be fantastic. And that's where they pick up Wolverine. And the way Wolverine meets Deadpool is Deadpool's actually been imprisoned by the TVA because of what he did at the events of Deadpool 2 and time traveling, and that's how they meet. And Charles Xavier's sister, because this whole time he's had a sister, but she's very, very rarely spoken of, is going to be a big key factor in this. Allegedly, if what I read was true.
Nice.
So that's the little plot leak that I saw. But sorry, carry on with your Deadpool.
Well, what I have is leave Somebody
Yeah.
who's played this role before in one of the old films is coming back to play Sabretooth.
Oh, sweet. What's
His
his
brother.
name?
Leave fucking that one.
Yeah, he plays he's
Whatever it is.
he's in the Screams. He played what was that Donovan show? He was like a proper hard badass sort of guy. Oh fuck. Anyway, he's in the Screams. They all think he's a killer for a while. He's not the killer and stuff like that. Oh, sweet. I'll take Sabretooth back any day of the week. I fucking love Sabretooth.
He did play a good role. I liked him. So yes, possibly could be seeing him back in the
Nice. I love the opening montage to X-Men Origins Wolverine, where it shows you them two together going through the different wars and all that kind of shit. Oh, it's so good.
X-Men.
That's fucking mint, isn't it?
That'd be the best. I'm leaving that because
Why?
you'll be surprised. It's not. No, it's nothing entertainment news wise. It's gossip, but you'll be surprised on what I only recently found out.
Okay. Right, okay. It's not you surprising other truck drivers.
No,
for the show.
it wasn't that one.
It wasn't that one. That's a story that Chris can tell you some point in the future, visuals.
October 13th,
Mm-hmm.
we are getting the return of the all new, recasted new series of the Goosebumps.
A series?
Yes.
Just in time for Halloween then. 13th days, so a couple of weeks for Halloween. Oh, mint. So they're going to do... This is not the film with Jack Black are out then?
Nope.
Oh, the Goosebumps shows were... I don't think I've read a single one, but I used to collect them just because the covers.
Just quickly reading the series with Sam Superman's a new series inspires the author, blah blah blah. It will be available on Disney Plus, Hulu, and Freeform. 5 episodes from the new series will appear on the 13th of October.
So we'll get 5 episodes. Oh, hopefully it's going to be... Because I didn't mind the Goosebumps with Jack Black.
I love the books and shit.
The original show, because it was creepy and it would get me ready for Halloween, but like the Jack Black ones were fun.
Yeah, they were family friendly.
It didn't grab us.
No.
And as well, Disney Plus now that I don't know if it will be on the Stars. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even realise they had the rights to it.
Yeah.
No idea.
Neither. But there we go.
I just had a proper Doritos burp in my mouth, just full on cheese.
Lovely. Right. Walking Dead.
Oh! The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Rick.
Yes, we have The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. It's been season 2 has been confirmed, as we know.
Wow.
Season 1 hasn't been yet.
Right, okay.
The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, season 1. We know that's coming. And apparently there's going to be another one, but I don't know where this comes from. But it's going to be an interview with the vampires.
Interview with a Vampire?
Yeah.
As in, is that not an old show?
Well, apparently there's a new series coming out soon.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise it was part of the Walking Dead fucking franchise.
Interview with a Vampire is?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
I had no idea.
Neither did I. So I don't know where they've got the fucking gist of this from.
What?
But, yes.
It's part of The Walking Dead?
Or part of the Walking Dead era or fucking whatever.
What the fudge?
But I don't know. But yes, we've got some more shit coming from The Walking Dead.
Okay. I mean, just please let it just go. I love it so much as well.
I know. Young Sheldon.
Yes.
As we know, season 7 will be out at some point this month because it's normally around September. Did you watch?
Yeah, I'm up to date with Young Sheldon.
So
Yesterday I
for
moved a
people
mountain.
that don't remember or don't not caught up, spoilers. As we know, in the end of season 6, they got caught up in a tornado. Missy was fucking being a little rebel because obviously she must have puberty or whatever.
Yeah.
Sheldon and his mother were away to California. Well, season 7 apparently is going to be a big season because of this is the season where we find out that his dad dies.
Oh, so that might be a bit.
So that might be a thingy. Missy goes off the rails and does a runner. George does whatever George does, and obviously starts taking charge and whatever else.
Yeah.
But then he ends up doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out, I will get to the pot in a minute. It turns out that we are possibly getting a Missy spin-off.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Jesus, how many spin-offs do we need? Like,
So-
some of them work, but... No, sorry, carry on.
It's going to be voiceovered by...
Well, it would have to be the Missy from The Big Bang.
Yes, her. I didn't know her name, but
Because
yes.
she talks more like that. You Sheldon, where's Sheldon?
Yes.
You know, fuck.
She's going to be the voiceover, but obviously Missy from the TV show
Would be the one.
will be the one. And possibly Paige will be making an appearance. Obviously, he's psychic
Yeah.
Brainiac, who doesn't want to be a Brainiac anymore.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure.
She's not a big enough character for me, especially in the world of Big Bang. She's not even a key player.
No.
I get it in Sheldon, young Sheldon, but we did young Sheldon because it was a big playoff from the biggest character in the show.
The reason why they're doing this is because obviously young Sheldon is coming to an end. Because obviously once he goes to California, that's his family. That's young Sheldon finished with.
Yeah.
And that's when the Big Bang Theory kind of starts.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they want to keep it going, so that's why they're thinking of which way they can go with it, and that's why they're on about doing
And
a
they
Missy
didn't think of doing a young Leonard because we've heard all the fucked
that's
up
what I
shit
mean.
that happened with
I
him.
want to see Leonard.
Yeah, the bed wetting and the experiences mum did on him as a kid and
But there's also still a rumour that we might be getting a Penny spin-off as well.
oh
if you
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
remember.
Wherever she was from, Utah or whatever the fuck it was, tipping over cows.
I mean, yes, that's funny and all that. I get that, but to me, anyway, you're a bigger Big Bang fan theory than me, without a shadow of a doubt. But to me, the biggest jaw-dropping characters were Sheldon and Leonard.
Yes.
It was them two.
Yes.
I mean, I love it. I love Raj
Or
and
even Crew for Polly.
Yeah, Raj. I enjoyed Raj and everybody.
It'd
But
be interesting to see
it was-
him go through school.
Yeah.
Just still be the weirdo and a perv and whatever
Yeah.
else.
it's. I don't know, man.
They are kind of picking the wrong characters to spin off on these, to be fair.
But I will end it with like I usually say. I'll sit on the
Still
fence.
watch it.
I might. Yeah. I could be proven wrong, so
Yeah,
it
it
could
might
be.
be.
It could be great.
It might be good. Yes, so as you announced, we have 9 episodes of What If
Yes.
coming.
The first episode should have been in season 1, shouldn't it? Because
Yes.
for whatever reason, they axed it and added it to this.
Yes. So the titles of these are What If Gamora Killed Thanos?
Yes. That's the one that should have been in season 1.
Yes. What if Captain Carter finds Hydra Stomper?
Yep.
Continue from season 1.
Because obviously we think Steve Rogers is dead
Yes.
because he's in the Hydra Stomper and that. You're like, where's he gone? But
Yep.
she's going to find him.
What if the Tesseract landed, bear with me, in Hundan Slough?
It's Shang-Chi.
How the fuck do you pronounce it though?
Yeah, it's... Don't do your best Asian, Chris.
If you go online, type in what if titles, look them up.
It will come up.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, we'll move on. What if Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne fought the Red Guardian during 1980s?
I'm intrigued about that one. I loved David Harbour as Red Guardian Black Widow. That was fun. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Next one, what if Yondu delivered Star-Lord to...
That's another interesting one because we know that Ego wanted to take Peter's powers.
Yeah.
Because all of his other kids he killed, didn't he? Because they didn't have the power, whereas Star-Lord did.
Mm-hmm.
So if Yondu delivers him, that's the one I'm most intrigued about.
Next one, what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas? Brackets Iron Man 3.
So obviously the events that play out in Iron Man 3, if you can remember. So that's going to be another. And plus, I just want to see Happy again. Let's see Happy.
Yeah, see Happy. What if Wanda had grown up watching musicals instead of sitcoms?
Well, if you remember, it was because of sitcoms and stuff that she
Yeah.
played out WandaVision.
Yeah.
So
I would fucking hate it because I hate musicals.
yeah, I know you don't like me, even though you watched
Greatest Showman. It's
Yeah.
the only music I've watched and I've enjoyed.
See, mate, you need to watch exactly. Johnny Depp, man, fucking Sweeney Todd. That's a musical, but oh, it's so fucking brilliant. That's what put me off Pies. Yep.
What if Owen and Hela had faced Wenwu?
Wenwu. Wenwu's Shang-Chi's dad.
Aye. Any thoughts on that one?
Oh, mate, anything from the world of Shang-Chi, because, mate, Shang-Chi was beautiful and we still haven't touched it again yet.
No.
So I know this isn't exactly proper, but yeah, please give me that.
And finally, what if Avengers had fought Surfer?
Yeah, so Mint.
Surtur.
Yeah, Surtur.
Surtur.
Mm-hmm. If you remember who Surtur is?
No.
Nope. Remember Thor Ragnarok? You can't defeat me. No, but he can. The big... When Thor and Ragnarok was going around and he destroys him against his helmet, takes it back to... He ain't got a fucking clue. But yeah, that's the What If episodes.
Oh, yeah, fucking Anthony Hopkins.
Uh-uh. He's I can't remember who's voting. Anthony Hopkins is Odin.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the big.
Lightning guy.
Yeah, the reason why he destroys Asgard, doesn't he? At the end of Ragnarok. You need to do the MCU again, mate. You need to do the MCU.
It'd be all
again.
new to me, like wow.
Fucking, oh, wow, these films are great. I know, Chris.
Probably why I couldn't remember Jurassic Park.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Chris, they're great. You enjoyed them the first time we watched them. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
We finally got a title for the Legends of Monsters. Kurt Russell and Wyatt
Did you
Russell.
watch the trailer?
I have.
Yeah, they're both in it, and it looks as if he's playing his dad,
He
but
is
younger.
They're playing the same character,
Yeah.
but a younger version.
And I quite like that because
Yeah.
they're not too dissimilar in looks.
No, it's called Monarch,
Yep.
and it's out on November 17th on Apple Plus.
We definitely have some old Godzilla film imagery in there from the first Godzilla film and stuff. And remember as well, if you could be asked watching a sub-film, the Japanese version, Godzilla -1 is out soon, which looks phenomenal. But this Monarch looks, it looks beautiful, especially some of the. I know you weren't massive on Kong vs Godzilla vs Kong, but I fucking adored it. I'm so ready to dive even more into the world of these monsters.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was thinking.
Who's drinking? No, it's
And
Crawfish.
finally, I don't know about this one.
Okay, well, this is the one that you didn't know about. Like you were surprised about some shit. You said to me you were surprised.
No, like I said, that's just a random gossip chat.
All right, okay, well, wait. Okay.
This one is from Netflix.
Yep.
No, it's supposed to happen around Christmas,
All right.
but I don't. In a way, as much as I loved the show,
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen. And I'm talking about Lucifer.
Right. Okay.
Apparently, we're getting mini series on Netflix.
Like 3-4 episodes.
Yeah, of Lucifer, but Lucifer in like obviously when Chloe. Spoiler if you haven't watched Lucifer. She died at the end. Obviously, she grew old. She died. She went to heaven. But the one final wish Lucifer had to leave her to her life is when she dies, she can go to hell and be with Lucifer.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. They lived happily ever after, eventually in hell.
Yeah.
But apparently we're getting mini series of them two, like exploring hell, and each door is somebody's hellhole,
Right.
and they want to try it. And the premise of it is trying to help them because they've been there for so long.
Try and get
them out of hell.
It's weird
To
that.
send them to heaven, but they've got to do it by themselves. But these are going to guide them how to do it.
Because obviously your version of Lucifer in this show, he's not really a bad guy.
No.
But obviously when you think of hell, you just think of torture and fire and death and anguish. But
Yeah.
when you're saying that, like Lucifer's trying to get people out of there, it's like for somebody that's like, okay, heaven good, hell bad. It just sounds mental. I haven't got skin in the game for this one, mate. I can't really give you a 2 pence
No.
on that. It's whether you think that's.
I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. I don't know if it's just going to ruin it or it might turn out to be good.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, we'll see on that.
We'll have to see. But like I said,
I loved how it ended.
Yeah, it was kind of why The Walking Dead, they should have just let us see Rick and then end it off that way. Because that episode minus Rick was beautiful. So I know where you're coming from at that point. When something ends so perfectly. That's why we had that big debate as well about how Wolverine should he bring it back because of that ending was so perfect.
Yeah.
Should we touch it again? But now we are touching it again. I'm like, okay. But yeah, it is a funny one because it's a nice little send off, done dusted.
So I mean, considering it got cancelled from I can't remember what fucking network it was recently on, and then Netflix picked it up because the audience knew how much it fucking loved it, me included. Mm-hmm. So Netflix picked it up, which we'll be grateful for that. Continued the series, so we got our full 7 episodes.
You got how many series did you get on Netflix? Like 2 or some shit? 1? Just 1?
They tried to cancel it after season 4.
What Netflix did after picking it up?
No, whoever.
Yeah, no, I'm saying how many series did Netflix give you?
Oh, they give us 3.
They give 3 series.
Yeah, so in total we got 7 seasons. Right. Can't remember who it was, but they cancelled it after 4. Netflix picked it up and continued 5, 6, and 7.
Right.
Which is what we wanted. We wanted to how it ended.
Fucking shit myself. Alright, so yeah, it's always a bit of a weird one.
Now it's been and that was like 2, maybe 3 years ago now. And now to bring it back up again, it's a bit.
Well, if they're just mini-series and stuff, it might... Because obviously their ending's still there, and I'm assuming this... Again, I'm just guessing here. The story's not going to be their dynamic. It's just going to be these fun stories of these two together.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll have to... Obviously, you're going to watch it if it's...
I probably will watch it because it's fucking Lucifer.
Yeah. It's like Mickey talking about The Walking Dead and stuff. It's like, fuck's sake, stop giving us Walking Dead. All Walking Dead's on. You know what I mean? It's fucking...
Luckily, the only one I haven't fucking gone to on The Walking Dead is The Fear of the Dead.
Yeah, I mean, I have done it all over time, but I
tried, I couldn't get into it.
It's not fantastic, it's not. But there again, it's The Walking Dead suffers itself by having such great characters like the Norman Reeduses, like the Darryls, like the Ricks. Whenever you see something, you're like, great, give us Rick. Like even the final few seasons, where you're like, this is fantastic, but give us Rick. It suffers from. It suffers a bit from that.
Even Morgan, it's like I wasn't keen on Morgan. Even when he was over in Walking Dead, he's like, yeah, just send him back over there. Just give it him.
Yeah, he had his like I loved how because obviously he was an OG character and he was influential because he had his down moves, but he brought Rick back and he saved Rick and all that. It's a funny one. Right, with that's just news. We'll end it with. Is that? Did you say it was the end?
That's what
I need to give a huge shout out to please. I would have told you about it, Chris, but please go and watch One Piece. I can't tell you how much I feel like. I mean, obliterally. I've dabbled in the anime bits and bobs. I've gone in and out with a few episodes here and there. I am now eventually going to start tackling the whole 800 plus episode anime. I'm going to get it all done. It is phenomenal. It is one of the most beautiful, vibrant worlds I've ever seen. Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, what a fucking name that is one of the most inspiring Monkey D. Luffy, one of the most inspiring, happy-go-lucky, optimistic. Honestly, you root for this kid constantly. It's a fantastic world of pirates on the sea with weird monsters and weird characters. But if you can't get away with anime, I don't know how much you'll get away with it because it's the best ever anime to live action adaptation I have ever seen in my entire life. It is beautiful. I'll try and show you a couple of TikToks just to show you like the world of it, Chris. Yeah. Because it is so gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And I know that it's broken loads of records. It's knocked Wednesday and Stranger Things off their top spots. It's streamed most out of 84 countries. Honestly, at the end, I was in tears because it's already, as you said, before it even got done, it was continued for season 1. I know there's a massive arc and Luffy, and I just said pirates, but don't think of conventional pirates. He has power-ups like Goku. There's some crazy shit. Oh my god, the fucking Goosebumps is on anime that I'm not even a massive fan of. It is quite potentially. I'm willing to say it might be it's top 3 best thing I've seen this year, and it's borderline Spider-Man. It's borderline Spider-Man for me, mate. It's phenomenal. I loved it so fucking much. So yes, please check out One Piece. Like I said, it is very anime. You could watch it and be like, okay, but I'm not so worried for you because you don't mind like weird stuff. Like you can get away with Star Wars and we see weird shit in that, and you can get away with Star Trek and it's very weird shit. And you know what I mean? Like weird characters and whatnot, and just.
I established I fucking love space too much.
Well, space is.
I love space.
Space is great. Well, there you go. So please watch One Piece. But now you've just said it, we have to talk about Ahsoka. Now you're up to date because that fucking... I've never wanted to put my fist through a TV that much for an episode ending.
Yeah.
Oh my God, mate. Episode 3 of Ahsoka. Not just because of the Anakin bits. Episode 4, sorry. Not just because of the Anakin bits. Of course, we got 1 and 2 on the same day, didn't we? But the lightsaber duels beforehand, I can't remember his name, the actor playing Thingy. He is fucking outstanding. In real life?
Yeah, he died not long after.
I had no idea.
Episode 1 in memory of such and such a name.
And that was him.
That's him.
I had no idea, mate.
Yeah.
That breaks my heart because he's phenomenal in this. I had no idea.
He is good.
I feel like I've seen him in loads, but I can't point out what. Oh, but that's horrible news. But yeah, the saber fights in this were phenomenal. But again, it's the only thing with Ahsoka is if you haven't watched the animated stuff that come before this, that mentioned a lot of characters from it. Like you'll be thinking, who the fuck is that guy? There's a whole story arcs about it, and we know that Anakin trained Ahsoka back when she was a Jedi, and she left the Jedi Order because she didn't agree with the values. Not long before he turned to the dark side, and that's why he's older Anakin with his scar. And then we heard him at the end, and it's. Correct me if I'm wrong. It feels like they've digitally altered Hayden Christensen.
Him, but they've just.
Oh, it is him. It is him. Oh, look at that.
I read into it. It is him.
Yeah.
They've just made him a bit younger.
Right, okay. Because, I mean, it's not mega old Hayden Christensen, I can't imagine. But it'd be like 40, 50.
I think he's just a bit older than me.
Yeah, so he's in his 30s, maybe. Or maybe just pushing 40.
Just pushing 40,
right,
I think, yeah.
Because, this is way just before sort of Revenge of the Sith, before he's about to battle Obi-Wan sort of age and look and whatnot. And to hear him, for her to turn around at Anakin, you're like, don't end, and it ends, and you're like, no! Oh man, the show is just going so well. It's going so beautiful. And I love her anyway because she does a lot of stuff with Kevin Smith. Like she's in like Clerks.
She's good.
Did you watch? Have you watched all the Clerks?
I watched the first one,
the black and white one.
Which is the one where they go and save the monkeys.
That's Jane Silent.
Okay.
Right, the Clerks. She's not Dante. She's the love interest of one of them, and it's all about Kevin Smith's heart attack. Honestly, Clerks 3 will fucking have you in tears. I don't want to spoil it, but she's in it, and certain moments happen, and she's fantastic in it. But not only that, she voices Catwoman in Batman: The Audio Adventures. She voices Batgirl in the Lego Batman movie and stuff. She is phenomenal, and she's well into this world of the nerdiness and stuff.
Oh, aye, she's been in a lot of weird nerdy shit, hasn't she?
Yep, and Ahsoka is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
It is a good series, so if you haven't watched it, fucking do watch it.
Yeah. You're looking at your phone. Have you got something else?
Yes.
Oh,
just
right.
Before we finish off.
You're looking at your phone.
Just before we finish off. You think people think that we're nerds, that we are at the cinema every week.
Yeah.
A guy from Pennsylvania
right
has got a record of watching 777 films in 1 year.
No, all at the cinema.
All at the cinema.
Wow. That's got to be a guy's...
That's 2 a day.
And he's got, I bet, yeah, I was about to say, he must have a couple of quid behind him and he can't have a job. Don't get me wrong, I would love to do that.
What the fuck are you going to watch? You watch basically...
Yeah, he's definitely... In America, though, in America, I bet you they get a lot more obscure. You know how we walked in the cinema before and saw My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah, true.
I bet you they get a lot more...
Yeah.
Sort of weird, like... No, not weird, if you like My Big Fat Greek Wedding, fair play to you. But like a lot more... We sort of get the main hitters and 1 or 2 fringe films.
We do.
Whereas America, I imagine, get every single last thing. Like, for example, that Talk to Me didn't look like it was going to come out on in British cinemas for a while, but eventually it did. But that's some achievement there, man.
That is some achievement. I think we need to do a back game.
I'm not far off. What does today make me? I think when we saw Blue Beetle, that was 84 for me this year.
I can't be far off behind that.
No, there's only a few. Obviously, you haven't seen a couple of films like Spider-Man and TMNT and stuff I saw multiple times. Have you watched TMNT yet online?
No.
I'll stab you with my cock. Yeah, you won't be that far behind me, mate. By the end of the year it comes out, we should be on 100. Which I thought was great. But what did you say his number was?
777.
So we've got a long way to go to have beat that. Fuck me. In my defence, though, not including cinema trips, I reckon, I don't think I'm on that, but with TV shows and films and stuff, I reckon easily every year we must watch between 500 and 750 stuff.
Oh, we're kept busy.
Throughout the year. I reckon so, anyway.
We're kept busy like that, aren't we?
Because how many films, obviously I know it might be different for you when you're out and about on your wagon, but for me, I watch 6 to 10 films a week. Oh, easy. Especially because, like I said, I stay up dead late. Like I try and go between 3 and 4 hours worth of kip a night, and that's it. Like sometimes before my early shift, I'll get up and I'll watch a film and then go to work. I love to get up and just.
Films wise, you're lucky if I can get a film in a night.
Yeah,
so in 1 week.
For you, it's different as it stands. But say if you're back at home and you just do working a regular Monday to Friday.
Maybe 2 or 3 in a week.
All right, I thought you were going to say more than that.
No, not really. Like I said, when I am at home, when I was at home, it was Xbox, really.
Yeah. I am guilty of that though. Putting a few, like it's always American Pie and always Scream. It will never change with me. Always background noise, and I'll play on the Switch or something. So I don't know if you count that as watching. I don't know. You can fuck noise. But that's a lot of numbers for that boy over there.
That is a lot of numbers.
But is that your news? Your news done then?
That's the news.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. Round of applause. My biggest highlights, the 3 things. Please watch Jurassic Park in the cinemas. I mean, if you're not going to cinema, don't worry about it. But go experience it in the cinema.
Yeah, go watch it at the cinema.
Yep. Please watch Ahsoka and please watch One Piece. It's fucking beautiful. But apart from that, Chris, thank you so much for giving us. Are you wanting a refill for the next Putty Pod?
No, I'm all right.
I'll have to have a refill, I think, sir.
Oh, we'll go on then.
But you sound just like my fucking mum, you know that. Or was it with them typical girlfriends? Like, do you want anything? That no, I'm good. They see you coming with a drink and a fucking snack, and then they go, actually, like, want to fucking get it yourself, you twat. I said I offered you. But yeah, it's visuals. Thank you for listening to Content Entertainment News. Me and Chris have still got a nice catalogue of films to rattle off throughout the year. I don't know what my biggest one is throughout the rest of the year film wise. I think the biggest one for me might be the Marvels. Is it? Oh no, FNAF. Did you watch the FNAF 2 trailer yet or not?
Nope.
Sorry, honestly, finger with my cock. One of these days I really will. Because obviously, you've not really.
I don't really watch trailers because I don't like spoilers. I like to go in and say, right, what's going on?
I get that, but obviously, the world of FNAF, you've never really given me an opinion on it. Now, I know you can't give me a massive one because you've never really played it. You've just seen YouTubers and that play it. I have no idea if you think.
It's the only one I've watched.
Well, there you go.
Play FNAF.
I don't know if you think it looks dumb. I don't know if you think it looks goofy. I don't know if it looks fun. I don't.
Watching Mark play it, I think dogs did. Watching Mark play it, I enjoyed it.
No, he's breathing. I'll poke him. Yeah, you actually scare me a bit there, mate. Yeah, carry on. Watching Mark play.
I enjoyed watching Mark play it. Because it's a film, isn't it?
Yeah. As I'm wearing my Bonnie from FNAF socks.
Yeah.
I can't really say which. It looks alright.
Until
I watch it, because I can't really give you much.
I could easily say like, bunch of fucking animatronics that are bears and that. That's a bit dumb. So like I said, I don't know where you sit on it, so I'm definitely intrigued of how you feel when we
if
come
it's
out.
going to be any better than the Nicolas Cage version,
I think it would definitely be. Because the world of FNAF, not that you'll see it straight away, and then there'll be bits that I miss because I'm not a super fan. This like Matt, Pat, and Michael. Yeah. And the best thing is, mate, watch Markiplier 2 days or 3 days ago did a FNAF video, and he sat there going away, and he's like, "Oh, it's not like I'm in the film. I'm not going to be in the film." And he kept doing that, and you're like, "You're in the film then." So I'm not super. There's a lot of Easter eggs, and FNAF has a beautiful backlog of history and loads of steps because you just need animatronics. Possessed by the spirits of kids killing people. There's so much to it, and that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with it because I was learning more about it, and Michael Afton and all that kind of stuff, and all these different animatronics and it's just.
When is it out again?
Halloween. Like I said, hopefully we're going to plan something up to north.
Yes, and we're going to Edinburgh, so we need to get that sorted.
We'll find out exactly what, because like I said, I want to be freaked this year. I don't want to be like, I'm wet in the woods, scary. I want to be freaked, mate. And I hate being freaked. It was a good walk. It was, the first 10 minutes were great when we were a bit like, oh, what's going to happen? But then after, some person through Monday to Friday is a dinner lady, it's just put a bit of ghost makeup on and going,
it's like the fact that you're getting all hyped. Well, I wasn't, but you and Bill were getting all hyped up, and they're like, everyone's going to jump out and everything. But don't worry, they're not allowed to touch you. I'm like,
That's kind of like
Yeah, but
defeats the
it was
purpose.
the row I was waiting for. It was I showed Speed did a haunted house once, and that guy was saying about football. And they shit him up, and his reaction was he got down and he just started going like that, and the ghost guy's like, okay, what a way to ruin the moment. You just go, there's a I don't know who he is. There's a famous beatboxer. I need to try and show you the clip, and he's going like he's showing that Speed how like beatbox is going, boom. When that Speed does it, he goes. The way that he does it, it's like, what the fuck's just happened there? He proper. It's fucking mint. But we will end it there, visuals.
Yes.
Chris will tell you about FNAF in 5 or whatever, 6, 7 weeks. When we finally got it done and dusted, I'll probably do a spoiler-free and spoiler-heavy review.
I'll do some education on it before I go watch.
Just watch Pat. He's got. If you want to watch like an 8-hour-long video of every game broken down, mate, I have. I love it. But visuals, take a listen. We'll keep it on.
Bye.
We're completely done. We're completely done.